Hey everybody, it's Dawn and Nancy Carson here from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. We hope to give you some information tonight about Collectorette, and we're looking forward to sharing some news that Dave enlightened us with, things that he's added to the pages, and we're looking forward to tonight.
Yeah, so maybe Nancy, why don't we do that because it's a great time. I don't have any slides to show that, but for those of you that haven't been going to the All Collectible site and seeing some of the brand new graded Collectorette cards, maybe just read off some of those newest ones that just went on live. I mean, it's
Well, he says
amazing.
loaded 14 new stars on the 29.98 graded stars. Rocket Richard, Herb Brooks rookie card, Mia Hamm from Ladies Soccer, Michael Jordan 1982 Fleer Retro reprint, Babe Ruth 500 Home Run Club, Tom Brady New England Patriots.
This guy's a big player in the NBA rookie. I can't even pronounce it though. Victor Wembanyama. He's a huge name right now, up and coming.
Yeah,
he just loaded that one
phonetically with that one.
for sure.
Dale Earnhardt Sr., Michael Phelps rookie card for swimmer, and Don, you had some personal experience.
I did.
With
I've met that man
Phelps.
with his wingspan. I think it was what 19 gold. He's won at Olympics, and
I think he's won the most medals.
And you know, I had a personal chance to meet him, shake his hand at an event with our traditional company in the swim spot category because he endorses it. But anyways, his card's gonna be one I'm gonna want for sure.
Connor McDavid rookie card, Connor Bedard rookie card, Justin Herbert rookie card, Joe Burrow rookie card, Aaron Judge rookie card. And he has also written here that the vault going live by Monday.
So those are all some interesting Dave Jordan add-ons for tonight's Zoom that we wanted to get out right at the beginning because that's what we've all been waiting for. Now, there's other things that are, for those of you that are here that are in the membership side, I'd like to share the compensation plan. The compensation plan for many of you has been a work in progress. We're expecting to be able to share a PDF version of it probably late tomorrow. And we kind of thought we'd have it ready for tonight, but we'll let you get to the Facebook group page tomorrow, Collectorette Facebook. Join it if you're not part of it. Have somebody offer a chance for you to get in there. We'll accept you, assuming you have an inviter to it. And the compensation plan will be there. What's different about the compensation plan, folks? The impressive part about Dave's comp plan going forward is the $5, $5, $5 point, which is on every $29.98 sale, you get $5 commission, regardless if it's their first, second, third. It doesn't matter how many orders. So repeat customers, collectors coming back, buying regularly, members, you're going to get the $5 commission on that $29.98 sale. But the other part of it, for those of you that are, you know, really in tune with how dual team structures work, which I'm not going to go into too much detail, but let me just say this: 20 BV for every $29.98 card is a huge amount of volume that helps you get to the cycle of making a $20 bill in our compensation plan. So multiple ways we get paid in our Collectorette company. And tonight I'm going to share with you a little bit of an overview why now, why Collectorette is so strong, and one of his promotions that he's doing currently. Nancy, before I turn to the slideshow, anything else you want to share on, you know, how we got here and some of the things that you love to talk about from that?
Actually, Dave wants us to talk again about the BOGO. Like, he wants us to really tell you guys what a great deal that is.
Well, yeah, and I've got some slides on it with the 6 different
you do have
categories of the ones you can get.
Okay,
but maybe just so you understand what a BOGO, of course, buy and get one free. The concept there is that if you pick one of the categories and you click on it and you buy a $29.98 item, you're going to get two of his graded Collectorette cards, all numbered, that you can add to your collection. And you know, there's certain things about what that means to the average person that I'm going to touch on again tonight when I hit the slideshow. So Nancy, I know we have a lot of fun with this company. We've always had a lot of families involved now, a lot of people that are learning this concept of point clicking and sharing. So let's jump right into it and share some of the information that should help many people really see what's going on. So first of all, let me see if I can get to where my slideshow was, because it seemed to have disappeared. So let me just grab it real quick. You can see my screen is just full like crazy. So let me just get up there. Let's just make sure you can see that. Whoever's name I can see up there, Gail or Jim, put your thumb up if you can see that. Everything good? Perfect. Thank you so much, Jim. So always what we share on our Zooms is that it's bringing the past to the future. And Nancy, you always make reference to little things like, I mean, on Saturday with Dave, you showed the So Soft. And that was the one that you had to have for our son as a backup plan. Why don't you grab the other one that you had to do the same thing for our daughter? You chased down a backup, didn't you?
Well,
You want to hold that
our
up?
son used to have a little Humpty Dumpty. This is from Hallmark. And
And that was our daughter.
this was our daughter's. We called this one Pink Baby.
Yeah.
It was like Pink Baby. It was Eden line. I'm showing you this one up close because this one was less loved. And I'll tell you why it was less loved. I don't know if you've had this experience as a parent, but you buy something just in case something bad happens, because something bad happened to this Pink Baby that got paint on her hand. And so we talked about how that happened and why it happened, and that we weren't going to do that again. But it was amazing how the hierarchy happened. So this Pink Baby didn't go to bed and didn't get loved and didn't get held because this one had a boo-boo on her hand, so she needed more love and she needed to be held. And so that was the hierarchy that went along. And
but it's like you have to have these things when your kids get involved, and
absolutely,
that's the
if
past.
this ever went missing, then this one would definitely show up.
And so why do we share that with you? Because it's so important for you to understand that going back to the things that you treasured as a kid or your kids is so important to the future for the connection emotionally. And that's what Collect Direct can do for you. So as we look at the March Madness situation, these are the banners. Go to page 2 and page 3 of the all collectible category. You'll see the 6 different versions. He's got baseball cards, non-sport cards, hockey cards. He's also got football and others. You get to click on it, and you have a chance to get 2 of the Collect Direct graded original cards, stars that you get wowed. So you get buy one, get one free. You pick a category, you're getting 2. People are already super impressed with the values they're seeing there and the fact that they're some of the original Collect Direct grading cards. So you're involved in a company that's on the front end of growth, right? The top companies in the direct sales industry, like the Avons of the world and names that you see on the screen here. I mean, there's 6.4 million US members of that company. Never mind the world, in just the United States. And if you look at other names that you've seen around here, some of these companies been around 50, 60 years plus. Why do I say that to you? Because the home-based business, the direct sales industry is huge and it's growing massively. I mean, these are numbers around the world, 69 million participants in Asia, roughly 4 million just in the Americas, and so on and so on. These are growth stories considering where we are today, and then factor in just how big this market is only in the sports card category, never mind the other things that Dave is allowing us to point, click, and share, like the Beanie Babies and the Star Wars and the Star Trek and the NASCAR and the Hot Wheels.
It's endless.
It's endless.
You can't even begin to talk.
He's adding Lionel trains on there, you'll see. He's adding eventually, very soon, vinyl records to the categories that you can point, click, and share. And what does that mean to you? Well, you know, as you look at the opportunity to get involved in the collectible market, that slide was from the previous presentation, so disregard that. The collectible market is not going away. It's growing with or without you, me, Dave, Jordan, Nancy, none of us. It's just going to go, they expect, to $1 trillion all around the globe. And then look at the people that are collecting on a monthly basis or on a yearly basis, or are collectors of something in the United States alone. It's around 200 million. So the opportunity, when you really understand it, is huge when you're able to marry up, and that term is maybe not the best term, but have an owner like Dave Jordan out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with his multiple warehouses, millions and millions of dollars and items that you get to share his inventory. And if somebody buys something, you get paid. It's not your inventory. You end up sharing his inventory. Meanwhile, the fans in us, the collectors in us, can start buying things, right? And the way to look at it is to imagine what it would be like to get into Collect Direct early, like you all have a chance to be, and watch us grow with the ability to add people for free to take a look. And then for just $10, right, $9.98, let them be a club member, kind of our buyer's club, and then have all of the ability to become a qualified member. And what that really means is buy something, buy a $29.98 value worth of something off of our site. You now are able to share a link with your own private username. And if somebody buys something, you get paid, right? From 50 cents to $5. And then on Monday, for those of you that just heard it at the beginning of the Zoom, our vault is supposed to go live. That's the items that are above $29.98 up to into the thousands and above, which people will be able to point, click, and share those amazing collectibles, some original exclusives never ever found anywhere else collectibles. And if somebody buys, you would get a commission, and a team of people could get a commission that would be sharing in that sale. So folks, this is our program. Here's our video that describes it best. If you get started, you want to learn how to share this with people so they get their head around this concept. So let's just take a watch of this.
So you want to become a member of Collect Direct. Here's how it works. Congratulations on deciding to join the exciting growth of the collectibles industry. Collect Direct was founded by our CEO, Dave Jordan, who has amassed a warehouse of vintage collectibles across all categories for over 40 years. Collect Direct allows you to easily create your own website showcasing items from Dave's collection. For every purchase made through your unique referral link, you earn rewards in a variety of ways. To get started, you simply need an existing member to invite you. Then you sign up for just $9.98, which gives you a 1-year membership. Next, purchase at least $29.98 worth of items to qualify your membership as an affiliate position, making you eligible to earn commissions from sales on your website. Collect Direct is a highly duplicatable, home-based business with unlimited potential, rewarding individuals through team building, coaching, and repeat customer orders. As part of a debt-free company participating in the multi-billion-dollar collectibles industry, expected to reach $1 trillion in the next decade, the possibilities are truly exciting. Don't miss out on this opportunity to point, click, and share your way to earning retail rewards.
So folks, when you look at this whole concept of point clicking and sharing, it's really Dave's inventory in this amazing website. Every one of those items are uniquely coded so you can share each of the items or the opportunity. And if somebody takes a click and buys something, you get paid. That's the concept. That's how simple it is. And I love this saying right here that one of our gentlemen put on a site. I just love it. It says, getting paid to collect is a game changer for the industry. It's just so darn true, because most people love to collect something, but if you share and somebody else finds something else they want to collect, you can actually get paid. And that's the simple way to describe going and finding categories. Maybe it's the sports card industry. Maybe it's finding boxing like Tyson and Muhammad Ali type things, or AC/DC, which he's about to load a bunch on. The fellow that's actually the lead singer. What's his name? Nancy?
I'm sorry, Michael.
No, on AC/DC. I know you just talked about he's going to load up.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't think.
Blanking.
You're
No.
blanking. I can't believe it. Anyways, doesn't matter. Anyways, that band was originally from Australia, and we
Originally it was
operate.
Bon Scott, though,
Yeah, originally was Von Scott.
but he's not there.
Brian Johnson. That's
Yeah.
it. Sorry, just
Yeah.
clicked. Anyways, why do I share that to you? Because we're open in Australia, Canada, and the United States currently, and that band was from there, right? And continues to be from there. Anyways, you can pick categories, brand new trending things that are going on daily that Dave's adding, and these cards will potentially, we can't guarantee anything, go up in value or not, or just your satisfaction of having a piece of history, right? So as you look forward to adding to your collection, think about the fact that you can then go to your own personal site, find the chain link on an item, click on it, copy that link, send it to somebody in a text or an email. When they open it up, they're on your website. That's how amazing this technology is. And if they buy it, you get paid. So the whole concept of comic books and all of the different things, and ultimately the vault coming Monday, for many of you that have been waiting, is the end. The opportunity is incredibly different than anything you've seen out there. And all you've got to learn how to do is, for $9.98, become a member, then continue to buy a $29.98 item every month. So you're a buyer's club sort of mentality, and then share with others a link. And here's the thing. If you had 6 people buying every month, there's your $30 item paid for free, right? Because 6 times 5 is $30. That's just one of the simple ways of looking at how you could participate and actually do this for free. The after that, it's just, what would it cost me to be in this for a year? We tell you it's about $400, the $9.98 membership, and then of course a $29.98 a month purchase, adding to your collection. We're looking at building a time capsule piece that people are going to be able to add the cards to so they can share what they've collected over a year with others. And that's just how crazy this business is, to be involved with somebody that has 40 years of collectibles in warehouses that he's allowing us to share, and for a whole year have a chance to build teams around the globe, is really mind-boggling. So when you start thinking about where you can find the interest parties, the generations all have different things that hit them, different social media that attracts them. We're going to teach that, not this Saturday, but the Saturday after. Part 2 of Terry Reckner's training on how to market on social media will be coming back. And we'll show you what age groups love to be in the industry of the direct sellers industry. But what's fascinating about this slide is you'll see that 93% of the population from 25 and up love the direct sales industry. And you've got to learn how to attract those people by point clicking and sharing curiosity. And over the months and years ahead, some of the best trainers in the world that are already in this company and are going to be finding their way here, because we're seeing names surface right now with Dave's Collect Away company that he's using right now to brand Collect Direct. He'll be talking about that on Saturday, so don't miss that Zoom on Saturday when Dave shares why Collect Away will make Collect Direct the brand that people trust for their collectible items of the future. So as I share that with you, let's touch on the simple. How do you make money? You team build, you coach people to show them what to do, and then you show them that you get repeat commissions off of people buying every month or every week. I mean, I've had members buy once a week for the last 4 weeks because Dave's putting so many cool things on there, and they're building their own personal time capsule for the future that maybe they're going to leave for their kids as a legacy piece, right? So all of this residual income, which is a great term to describe, do it once, get it set up, and watch it turn into, pennies that are falling from here. And you look at this amazing Zoom of customers and members that pay a little bit of money, comes from all of the collectibles that Dave's been collecting for 40 years that he's set us up to participate on and share his volume from. So Nancy, how would you like to describe, the summary of what we just covered there for people out there that are looking at this for the first time that say, how do I get started? So what would you say is the easiest thing to do to get started?
Well, I think that that when we started this process and where we've evolved to and where we've gotten it to at the $29.98 entry point, it's just made it available to everybody. It's an equal playing field. Anybody can get in and start their business that way. It's something where you can dabble and see if it fits and see if it's something that you're enjoying and having fun with. So I suggest that, I guess your starting point would be to get your $29.98 package and get excited about whatever you get, or
and then brag about it and share
absolutely,
and watch what people say. Where did you get that? Folks, customers don't pay the $9.98 membership fee. That's only for members that want to make money off of their point click share efforts. Just wanted to summarize that. Now let me give you one more thing from housekeeping. Saturday, Dave gave away a $500 back office credit to somebody that attended last Saturday's Zoom. This Saturday, he's giving away 5 more items. And Saturday's was Ricky and Claudia Berry. Guys, I just want to congratulate you for being the winner of his $500 back office credit that you're going to be able to use to purchase collectibles in the future at your leisure. Okay, so I wanted to cover on that. So folks, that's a little summary for you of this Collect Direct business. That's about a 19-minute version. Let's spend 4 minutes. If we can, put your hand up if you want to come off mute, and we'll get Ben to let you off if you can show that your hand is up. I'd love for you to add something successful you've seen already in your buying of some of the items you've had. Love to hear that in a couple of minutes. Anybody on here want to come off mute by putting your hand up so we know to unmute you? Go right ahead and put your hand up. Let's take about 3 minutes to do that. So go right ahead. Waiting for the first person to offer up their words of, hey man, I can't believe what I just received from Dave. Anybody else? Anybody want to share? I can. I'm excited. Come on, Riel. I just saw your post that you had something that showed up there. You're pretty excited. Anybody? So they're saying I don't know how to put my hand up.
Oh,
Ah, interesting. Well, oh, there you go. Gina, go ahead, Gina. If Ben can unmute you, go right ahead, Gina. Let's hear what your thoughts are. Jeannie Reynolds.
you can try
Or,
unmuting. He's
let's see if I can unmute it. Ask to unmute. Ask to make it. Where are we going?
right here.
Okay,
Jeannie, could you click
I'm
the
sorry,
unmute
I was
button?
muted.
Jeannie's off.
there we go.
There we go.
Jeannie's off. Go ahead, Jeannie.
Now I'm
Sorry.
on.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, because whenever I go out, I have my cards with me, and I had to go to the drop my car off to have it worked on. And he was excited about he said collectibles. Dale Earnhardt. I mean, he was excited. And then he told me, he said, hey, you put your cards right here on this counter and I will make sure my customers get it. So, I mean, if you just talk to people and no matter where you go, you give them cards, and if it's a business, ask them if you can put it on the counter if they don't volunteer it. So anyway, I'm just excited because I'm able to get a lot of emails and a lot of activity just by getting out there.
I appreciate that. And one of the important things to keep in mind, and I've unmuted Jan to share, is exactly what you said. Just get out there and have fun. And there's customers that you deal with currently. They're going to love the fact that you're giving them a chance to share collectibles because there's some value there, isn't there?
And I find there's no pushback with collectibles. When you talk to people about that, nobody is like going, whoa, 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 what kind of business are you talking about? They always say collectibles. I love that.
So let's see if we can get Jan Martin to unmute. Go right ahead. Ben, if you can unmute that. I'm trying to unmute it. It doesn't seem to let me do it, but I think you can do it.
Okay, what I love
There
the
you go.
I love the streamlining. What you're doing right now is phenomenal because I know that we are going to be reaching out to the masses. So if we're reaching out to the masses, it's got to be duplicatable. Duplicatable means it's got to be simplified so we can teach it. And where you're going now with the slide presentation and the explanation of how to do the business, how the compensation plan works, it's simple enough to teach anyone. We're ready to do it now.
I love it. And that was the message for tonight's Zoom, which is we're ready and it's now time. So Gail, let's see if we can get you to come off mute. Gail, on your iPhone, go right ahead. Let's see if we can get you unmuted.
Let's see if we can get Mary unmuted first.
Okay, Mary, go ahead. You're
she
first.
had raised her hand first.
Yeah, go ahead, Mary.
Hi. So I had posted my first card that I got from Collect Direct on eBay. I've never dealt with eBay before, so I was just like, you know what, I just got to do it. Just go for it. And I sold my first card this past weekend on eBay. And this was a card that I got. It was a Corey Seager card that I use with my commissions to do my $29.98, and I sold it for $50.
You know what? That's a great story. And folks, that's an example of a story that's not going to help happen every time, Mary, but you've just given us a great example of the power of Dave's collection that he's offering to all of us. That's a great story. Mary, thank you so much. How exciting.
You're welcome.
Congratulations. That's a great share. Go ahead. Who is next? Gail.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hey, Gail.
I just got I hope you can hear me. I just got a Wayne Gretzky 2016 card.
Yeah, that's one of his Canada Cup ones, I think.
Yeah. And 2012 Upper Deck National Hockey card, Mark Scheifele.
Shifley.
He's from Winnipeg.
Oh,
He's our assistant captain. Awesome.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh.
So
Maybe
this
I
is the
should
fun
send it to
thing,
you.
Gail. You've never really been a collector, but now you're finding that you're getting excited about this, aren't you?
Yeah, it's awesome.
But you were a cheerleader for the BC Lions back in the day, so you love sports.
Yes, I do.
That's good. Well, thanks, Gail. Appreciate it. Jeff Turner.
Thank you.
Let's hear what you have to say.
Frank had was trying to raise his hand, so he was actually next in line.
Okay, Frank, go ahead.
Okay, great. Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfectly.
Hi, Frank.
Okay, so I wanted to show you some of the things I ordered in the last couple of months since we started this $29.98, and I'm having so much fun. First of all, if anybody was ever into train sets when they were kids, I got
There you
a
go.
Lionel train
Babe Ruth.
there,
There you go.
which is really cool. It's a Babe Ruth. And I picked Babe Ruth, of course, because of the baseball player. Of
Oh,
course,
not
a
the
great.
chocolate bar?
What, honey?
She said not the
Like,
chocolate bar.
chocolate bar?
Oh, yeah, right. I have those too. I love them. Anyway, I also got a graded card, which is exciting because it's numbered and it's one of the first of Collector X. But I want to show you something really interesting. If you're not a collector like me, something that you can do that I did that's really cool is I got the 10 comic books.
Okay.
And what I liked about the comic books was Dave has over 2 million. And they don't look at each comic book when they package them in 10s. So you can really get something super valuable with a little bit of luck. And I did get a first issue of somebody that I had really heard of, because a lot of these are, I wasn't reading comics. It's a first issue, A Legend Reborn on X-Men.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right, and I haven't looked it up because I'm afraid I might get too excited because I heard these things could be worth a
But
hell of
isn't
a
it
lot of money.
nuts? It's part of the chance of the collectible industry. And on Saturdays, he does box breaks, and he's planning on doing that in a big way in his other branding company. So yeah, no, the excitement of the chance is really impressive, isn't it, Frank?
Yeah, and there's a few items I think that you can get assortments on, and you know, at $3 a comic, how can you go wrong?
Well, it's
They're in
history
great
too.
shape and they're like 30, 40 years old.
Yeah, exactly. And we've heard stories of some of the values there. We won't share it totally, but yeah, there's no question. There's an opportunity there for people. No guarantee you'll make money in our company. No guarantee you'll get a home run card that's going to be worth more, like Mary's, that she said, hey, $50, I paid 30, all those things. But the nice thing is you've got an opportunity to be a collector, a fan, and get started. So let's see who else we had here we can share. Patrick, I think you were next. Go right ahead. No?
Yeah, Patrick.
He was
Yeah.
there.
No, he's
There you go. Go ahead, Patrick. Hey, Patrick, that was your quote, by the way. So enough said. So I love that quote about, you know, doing this and being a collector and getting paid for it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm happy to help. I like to add to that quote. Collecting from profits is a lot better than from pocket.
Yeah, there you go. Pretty cool.
You
Everything's
know?
going good.
Where
You're
else
excited.
can
What's
you-
happening recently for you?
Where else can you go for $1 a day and have access to multi-millions of dollars of treasures? Nowhere. It's like
Simple.
having your very own personalized eBay store. And
Yeah.
you get to sell it without even investing in that. Dave spent 40 years of his lifelong income to amass this collection. So there's nothing else like this, folks. It's one of a kind. It can never be duplicated again. So we're not one of those me too type companies. Same product with a different label on it, right?
Yeah.
That's not us. We're unique. We're different. We're one of a kind. And people look for something fresh and exciting. So I'm excited to be here. I'm blessed to be here.
Thank you
Thank
so much,
you,
my friend.
Donna.
I appreciate all your commitment and the different things you're offering us and suggestions. It's been awesome. Jeff
I
Turner is
appreciate
next.
you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Jeff Turner, you're next. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, good evening, everyone. Yeah, I'm just excited. I remember when Dale called me and he said you should take a look at this because you're already doing it. I have a junk removal company, and I started doing online auctions, and sometimes I come across a lot of collectibles. So tomorrow I got the pickup, and I have about 33 people coming to pick up stuff. So that gives me opportunity to share the opportunity with them.
It's just everywhere you go, people want things. So there's no convincing, Jeff. It's a matter of just finding the people that want some of the things you have or some of the things Dave has.
Absolutely.
And point, click, and share them, isn't it?
Absolutely. So now I can share with them the collector opportunity, give them information, let them go to the website, stuff like that. So they're already looking, they're already coming to see me, and they're going to be in front of me.
Well, that's good. Congratulations. Appreciate your feedback. Let's go to one more. Riel from Alberta. We'll finish off with you. Go ahead, Riel.
Hi, guys. I have to tell you, first, I'd like to say thank you to tonight. And I want to thank whoever it was that picked my name on the last Saturday. Dave sent me a box of 1990 hockey cards. That was my gift for winning that day. And his book. And the only peeve I have with Dave is Dave should be signing his book himself.
Ah,
I told him, I made a note about that. But I also purchased 2 Connor Bedards. So one is going to be for me, one's going to be for my brother. I got the same as Gail did. I got the Gretzky 2016 and a Mark Scheifele. And I know you probably like the Mark Scheifele, I'm sure, Don.
yeah.
And I ordered a 1980 Christmas Barbie, and I got it from my granddaughter. So I'm going to get my brother to make a glass case or a plexiglass case so she doesn't tear it apart. So when she turns 18 or 16, she's got a collector all for herself.
It's fun, isn't it? It's basically being, I think it was Jackie Boyle that said, you're buying gifts all year round, potentially.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
we had lunch with Jackie, I also loved when she asked our waiter, she says, do you collect anything or do you know anyone that collects anything? And he goes, like, collect what? And she goes, anything. Do you collect anything? And he goes, a lot. I like NASCAR. And she's like, oh, she said, here. And she gave him her postcard, which you guys, with her QR code, which is, I'm going to cover that one, but your QR code's on there. You give it to them. He literally scanned it with his phone. He went behind the bar, scanned it, came back like less than 2 minutes later, and he goes, that is so cool.
And it's simple.
It was that
Yeah,
simple.
it was that simple.
That easy of a share. All the heavy lifting was done there.
Well, listen, folks, thanks you, Riel. I know Robert Wick would like to come up. Robert, you got 30 seconds maximum. Then I'm going to stop this recording. Go ahead, my friend. Robert, what do you got to say?
I just want to tell Riel that I don't think she was in South Dakota, but hang on to your book, because if you go to our next convention, I'm sure that Dave will sign them. He signed all of ours at the convention.
There you go. Great suggestion, Robert. Appreciate that. Folks, thank you so much for joining us. Listen, don't miss Saturday. Get as many people as you can. Every Wednesday we do these. We try to keep them to no longer than 23 to 30 minutes. Thanks for all your feedback, you guys. I'll stop the recording and I'll share this on our Facebook group here probably in the next 15 minutes. So have yourself a great night and all the best. See you on Saturday.